It's time for another Trinity Minute, brought to you by your friends at Adawehi. We want you to be part of our world-changing meditation that we do every Wednesday night. So we put these videos out so that you will know what energy we're all meditating on. It's a wonderful way for you to participate in changing the consciousness. If we all focus on the same energy at the same time, we can really light that up in the mass consciousness and make a big difference. So get on board. If you haven't already, like this video, subscribe to this channel, maybe give us a comment, maybe even share it with somebody that you think could really benefit. All of these things really help us get the message out there that together we can change the consciousness. As I said, it's a different energy every week. This week it is the energy of perseverance. Perseverance. The old fall down 7 times, get up 8 energy. It's super useful. You probably have encountered it in your life, but maybe you didn't use it correctly. Maybe it became a have-to thing that you gritted your teeth and just bowled your way through. I'm going to show you an easier way. We're going to give you a little self-defense exercise that will hopefully enlighten you on this. We've talked before about how important it is to not be caught with your hands in your pockets. Worst possible thing in a confrontation. If somebody gets close enough that they're talking to you and entering your space and being all heightened in their aggression or whatever, then you want to have your hands up. You don't want to get caught with your hands down here and then it's too late. So always when you feel tension, when there's some sort of possible altercation, you have your hands up. This is a very good way, but this also sort of says like, I'm expecting that you're going to throw a punch at me. So there's some craftier ways, and we've talked about that. We've talked about keeping your hands here, or maybe here. We've also looked at this one, the thinker, where you're just kind of, okay, that's interesting. We're going to use that one tonight. And we're going to do 2 simple gestures that follow off of that. One of them is, You just kind of open your hand and kind of flop it out to the side. And the other one is, here's Johnny. We're going to do this big spin arc. 2 simple gestures. They form a really nice, casual self-defense sort of situation. If Jennifer's doing the thinker there, and I suddenly decide to haul off and hit her, she can just flop that arm out. If you keep your fingers straight up, you sometimes bowl through it. So you want to do that. Hook. Ta-da. So I'm there, and it stops it. Then she's going to turn her hand over and sweep. Walk on through. So 2 simple gestures, this and this. Let's try it again. I'm here, I throw that, she's there, and she goes there. 2 very simple gestures. They form a really sneaky sort of self-defense. You can keep hidden until the last moment. It doesn't look like I'm really thinking of this as an aggressive situation, which means I'm not egging you on in any way. But it gives me really good opportunity to catch that incoming strike or grab or punch and to sweep them out of the way and just move on out of there. Now, what good is this as a daily tool in your life if nobody's actually taking a swing at you? Well, it still helps you get all the way through an emotional process. If somebody's talking to you and they're upset and their hands are up and rah, 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 and you won't believe in this person and what am I supposed to do? And they're really into it. Don't try and figure out what they need and fix it for them. Instead, you're going to assume this posture and you're going to go, what else? Every time they get to a quitting place where they're like, you say, okay, what else? Yeah, and what else? And you just keep doing that until they say, nothing else, I think. When they have used up all of the intensity, all of the feeling that they have tucked in there, and they've gotten it all out, then you're ready to go, okay, where do we go from here? And you just give them that little, we're doing this together. Where do you want to go? Where do we go from here? Only after you've, what else? Yeah.
Exhausted.
What else? What else? This is what gets you all the way through an emotional process. And if somebody's stuck in front of you, it's because they have some feeling they haven't quite accessed. They have a judgment that they haven't quite let go of. They need to talk it out. They need to emote a little more. They need to hear themselves say that they're judging this person or this situation. And your job in all of this is to persevere through it. Not to fix it, not to join in, not to take their side, but to go, okay, what else? Right, I get it. And what else? And what else? Just keep doing that until they've used up everything in the well. And then you say, okay, where do you want to go from here? Those two gestures, those two phrases, will help you get all the way through an emotional processing with somebody else. But you can also use it on yourself. So you stand in front of the mirror and you go, what else do I need to say about this? And just talk. Talk and talk and talk. This person, and then they did this thing, and I tried to be cool about it, but I was a little upset, I admit that. And then later, I dropped a vase, and I realized, okay, I'm really upset, and you just talk, and when you're finished, you say, okay, what else? Look yourself in the eyes in the mirror. What else? What else? You just keep saying that until you absolutely don't have any more steam left. You can't think of anything else. And then you say, okay, great. Where do you want to go with this? Those two moves, those two concepts will help you deal with a person, either in a physically aggressive sort of way or an emotionally tumultuous sort of way, but they will also help you persevere through your own process. You won't quit before you're actually all the way through it. And that's the real secret of perseverance. Thank you. If you think this stuff's cool, please try it out. If you have any questions, if you want to give us a comment and say, hey, this really worked for me, or could you explain this more, that's what the comment section is for at the bottom of this video. Please contact us, get a dialogue going. We want to do this together. If you think this stuff's cool, stay tuned for more Trinity.